Oh,
तुझे
beautiful.
सूरज कहूँ या चंदा,
Beautiful song.
तुझे दीप कहूँ या तारा, मेरा नाम करेगा रोशन, जग में मेरा राज दुलारा.
Hello there, friends, once again.
Hello there, everyone.
And my buddy Kaushal is here to entertain you, and we bring you this podcast
Yes.
that we want you to spread and pay attention to it, because I ask a lot of trivia questions, and Kaushal sings some classic songs, not classical that much, but classic good
Yes.
songs.
The golden oldies.
Golden oldies is the right word. And you usually give tributes to some of those personalities.
Right, right.
And Father's Day just went by, Kaushal.
Yes.
Did you enjoy your Father's Day?
Oh yes, I had a good time. Had a good lunch with the family.
All right,
So,
that's what
to
we
celebrate
did too.
the Father's Day, yeah.
Yeah, so I hope everybody had a great Father's
Yes,
Day.
yes, absolutely.
It's past, but we thought we'd give you a little jhalak of
Right.
Father's Day
Yes.
with actors and singers and
Yes.
musicians whose fathers were involved
Right,
in entertainment world as well.
right, right.
So, you can name them, so many of them. Raj Kapoor, of course, we talked about last week.
Yes.
And his whole family
Yes.
was in
Yes,
the movie
absolutely.
business. So you can say his father, Prithviraj Kapoor,
Yes.
and his grandfather, which I asked the trivia last time.
That's true.
And nobody has given me the answer.
No.
But his grandfather was in one of the Raj Kapoor's films.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then, of course, Raj Kapoor's
Right.
sons and grandsons.
Right, right,
So they all got into the...
right.
So happy Father's Day to Kapoor family.
Yes.
And then, of course, a lot of Khans also got in.
Yes.
And the very famous song that
Yes.
you can give us a little jhalak
Absolutely,
of.
absolutely. पापा कहते हैं बड़ा नाम करेगा, बेटा हमारा ऐसा काम करेगा, मगर ये तो कोई न जाने कि मेरी मंजिल है कहाँ. पापा कहते हैं बड़ा नाम करेगा.
Great. And did your papa say that too?
No, unfortunately, I lost him at quite a young age. So
what a shame.
yeah.
So anyway, I always think of fathers
Yes.
when you do. Everybody, whenever I do a program on Father's Day,
Right.
the first song that everybody thinks of is that.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
a very, very beautiful song. And it has a very serious
Yes.
part
Yes,
too
yes, yes.
of that song.
Yes.
Papa Kehte The.
Papa कहते थे, yeah.
Yeah, and
Yes.
Udit Narayan,
Yes.
who's also a great papa,
Yes.
because his son
Yeah,
he raised also became a good
yes,
singer
Yes, that's true. He's an anchor as well.
and entertainer. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and they both sang one song together. I don't know whether you know.
I remember that. अकेले हम अकेले तुम, जो हम तुम संग है तो फिर क्या गम. तू मेरा दिल, तू मेरी जान. Oh, I love you, Daddy.
You have to say it in Adit Narayan, who was like, what, 4 years old?
मासूम, तू शैतान, but you love me, Daddy.
Yeah, that's the song.
That's one song.
That's the song.
Yeah.
That's where he got started.
This is from the movie Akele Hum Akele Tum.
Yeah.
And I think it had Majhu Sultanpuri as lyricist actually.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yes.
And so I'm so happy that you
Oh yeah.
you remember those songs. And,
Yes, absolutely.
Very.
Absolutely. There's one more song that comes to mind actually. It's from the father's perspective.
Yes.
The sung by Manade.
Oh, beautiful.
तुझे सूरज कहूँ या चंदा,
Beautiful song.
तुझे दीप कहूँ या तारा, मेरा नाम करेगा रोशन, जग में मेरा राज दुलारा.
All fathers sing
All
that.
fathers, yes, excellent.
And that song is actually a definitive father's song.
Absolutely.
And Bulasani.
Right. Yeah.
And who was the boy that he sang to?
I no idea. That's a good trivia
That's a
question.
trivia
That's a good trivia
for
question.
everybody. And of course, the other trivia I was mentioning to you.
Yes. The song had a good last tantra as well. मेरे बाद भी इस दुनिया में जिंदा मेरा नाम रहेगा, जो भी तुझको देखेगा तुझे मेरा लाल कहेगा, तेरे रूप में मिल जाएगा मुझको जीवन दोबारा, मेरा नाम करेगा रोशन जग में मेरा दुलारा.
Beautiful.
Oh, it's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, and Balasani, do you know that Balasani also acted with his son in a film?
Parikshit Sani?
Yeah, Parikshit Sani was his son. And
might have been like a real old movie actually.
No, they were both adults, of course. You know.
Right.
But the hero was Parikshit Sani in that movie.
Oh, okay.
But the role of his father was played by Balasani.
Oh, okay.
The movie was called Pavitra Papi.
Oh, Teri Duniya se
Beautiful. I was hoping they would sing that.
Majboor chala, मैं बहुत दूर चला तेरी दुनिया से. Oh, beautiful lyrics actually.
And I think Kishore Kumar. Huh?
Yes, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
So that was a song.
Yes.
That movie had, and
yes.
You know who produced that film? That's the interesting trivia.
Oh, really?
And okay, so let me ask you this: who wrote the lyrics?
Anand Bakshi.
No,
No.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong.
I thought it was Anand Bakshi. I think so. I mean,
Prem Dhawan.
Oh, Prem Dhawan was one.
He was the one who did that movie, I think.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it. Okay.
So I'm pretty sure about my trivia, but you can correct.
Yes.
And then, there were lots of father and son teams in the cinema. We talked about Govinda.
Right.
Do you know that Govinda's father was also an actor and music man?
I remember his mother actually was a classical singer.
Right.
Nirmala Devi.
Right.
We actually had some records in our house where we had actually heard Nirmala
Those
Devi.
records must be collector's items.
Yes, exactly. And she was a very talented classical singer.
And she married to this father of Govinda.
Right. Not that much is heard of about his father.
Yeah, because it was in the old classic times, the vintage era, so to speak.
But his mother was a well-respected classical singer.
But his father actually was in 24 or so movies.
Oh, wow. But might be like a
Govinda doesn't even mention him. Do you know that?
I know. I never heard him say anything about his father actually.
Yeah. Agam Ahuja.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Govinda's last name is Ahuja.
Yes, that's true. He's a Sindhi. Okay.
That was Agam Ahuja.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, so that's another trivia for you.
Yes.
And we usually give you tributes around this time.
Absolutely.
So Father's Day, of course, we wanted to mention to all our listeners and watchers.
Right.
Wish them a very, very happy Father's Day.
Yes.
But of course, our job is to remember those personalities that, of course, stay in our mind forever. And when their death anniversaries come around, we think of them.
Right, exactly.
And we want to remember them. And we want to remind our listeners not to forget their.
Yes.
So, Motilal is one of them around this time of the year. So you can sing
one song that is like kind of an iconic Motilal song, which had Raj Kapoor also there, but he was like more of a side actor in that
exactly.
song.
He made the movie. Raj Kapoor made the movie,
right?
But he was not the star,
right?
I mean, he was a star, but he was not a hero, romantic type, or he was like a beggar type of thing.
Right.
But Motilal just comes in.
Right.
He was requested.
Yes.
You know by who?
Oh, wow.
Mukesh.
Really?
Because Mukesh was related to Motilal. Motilal was the one who gave him like
break.
intro to the
Okay.
world of cinema. I think it was his uncle,
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
and Motilal. I think his last name was Rajwanshi,
Okay.
and Mukesh's last name was
Mathur.
yes, and they were related.
Okay.
So Raj Kapoor and Mukesh had a nice talk.
Yes.
And of course, Raj Kapoor, everybody associates with
Right.
the voice of Mukesh.
Right.
But in this one, he doesn't have much chance to sing or show.
Yes, that's
And
true.
he's like a nobody
Right,
in the beginning.
Right.
So Mukesh suggested that you bring in
Okay.
Motilal to sing this particular song.
That's good to know.
And go ahead.
रंगी को नारंगी कहे, बने दूध को खोया, चलती को गाड़ी कहे, दे कबीरा रोया, जिंदगी ख्वाब है, ख्वाब में झूठ क्या, और भला सच है क्या, सब सच है, जिंदगी ख्वाब है.
What an acting job by
Oh, yeah,
Motilal as a
absolutely,
Sharabi,
absolutely, yes.
walking down the street, not walking, but struggling down the
Yes,
street.
exactly, yeah.
But he was considered the best methodical actor
Oh wow.
before Dilip Kumar came in.
Uh-huh.
And
Right. And then rest is history.
in the all movies,
Right.
if you saw Motilal, he acts so naturally.
Yes.
There was an old movie called Devdas.
Oh wow. Okay. Was that the
very first-
Dilip Kumar version?
Motilal was in there.
Oh really?
Yeah, and he made history.
That's nice.
And this song that you just sang from Jam
Right.
Tera Ho,
Right.
that was an interesting song, an interesting film.
Yes.
Because not only Raj Kapoor was kind of a side type of actor,
Right.
and didn't show any typical romantic
right.
nature of Raj
Right.
Kapoor with a little mustache, and he looked, almost boring.
Right.
But he also changed the music directors
Oh really?
in this movie, Jaag Tera Ho. You know who composed the music?
I'm guessing that it wasn't Shankar Jaikishan.
It was not Shankar Jaikishan. Everybody thinks that. But Salil Chaudhary.
Salilda. Wow.
Salilda, and that song you just sang,
Yes.
that's a very similar song to another Salil Chaudhary song.
Oh okay.
Guess which one it is?
Give me a hint of the movie name.
Well, the movie, okay, I'll give you a hint of the movie. The movie won the most Academy Awards,
Madhumati?
Filmfare Awards,
Madhumati?
Madhumati.
Oh, okay.
And that was composed by Salil Chaudhary.
Yes.
And who plays the Sharabi in that movie?
Is it Johnny, I think.
Johnny Walker.
Johnny Walker, yeah.
And you know that song? Of course,
Yeah.
Rafi
Yes.
doing
Right.
for
The
Johnny
playback.
Walker.
Yes.
And that song was like Zindagi.
Yeah, oh, yes.
It was similar.
Right. Right.
Johnny Walker plays like Sharabi and
Yes.
all that.
True.
And Salil Chaudhary composed that
True.
tune. So anyway, that's
Yeah.
a side thing. We talked about Mumtaz Mahal.
Right.
That's her tribute.
Uh-huh.
Also, Jhansi Ki Rani.
Wow.
Also, her death anniversary is around here.
Oh, wow.
But I don't know whether you.
I don't think so. There
was an
songs.
original Jhansi Ki Rani, the first Jhansi Ki Rani film. You know who produced it? And who was the actor in it?
No idea, sir.
Sohrab Modi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Sohrab Modi. Sohrab Modi produced that film,
Oh, okay.
and it was a classic film.
Okay.
And then after that, of course, there were several versions of
Right,
Jhansi Ki Rani.
right.
I think just recently that came
Yes,
out.
that was Manikarnika, I think, right?
Right,
That was
that-
by
because
Kangana Ranaut.
the reason why they named that film
Right.
with the original name of Jhansi Ki Rani,
Right.
that was her real name,
Yes.
because people complained that
Ah,
if
okay.
they wanted to call it Jhansi Ki Rani
Right.
because that's everybody knows
Right,
about
right,
Jhansi Ki
right,
Rani,
right,
right?
right.
But they said not to do that because that would be kind of copyrighted type of thing
got
with
it.
the original Jhansi Ki Rani.
Right, right.
So they changed the name to.
Manikarnika. Oh, okay.
You don't sing. Your boss sings over there.
Yeah.
Your
One
daddy.
one thing I remember was "Khoob Ladi Mardani wo to Jhansi wali Rani thi." That was like one kind of a dialogue that we always used to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was very good. I think there was a series on Jhansi Ki Rani.
Yes, that's true.
Television
That's
series
true.
too.
Yes.
So
But
anyway,
there's hardly any songs though, but for Joshi.
yeah. The latest Jhansi Ki Rani,
Yeah, it didn't have that. It didn't have songs actually.
they have songs, but
it wasn't like
yeah.
pertinent to
well made.
Yes.
The movie was well acted
Yes,
and well
yes.
made and everything, but not like
No,
the
not
original.
at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
So anyway, so that's another tribute.
All right.
And Mumtaz Mahal, we
Yes.
gave her tribute,
Right.
and Motilal, Basu,
Basu Chatterjee.
no, Basu Bhattacharya.
Oh, okay. Basu Bhattacharya. Okay.
Basu Bhattacharya,
Yes.
his death anniversary is
Okay.
today too. So that's I don't know whether you know too many songs from his film.
No.
There were some Gulzar songs actually.
Really?
There was a movie called Asta
Okay.
that was produced by Basu Bhattacharya,
Okay.
and Gulzar
Right.
wrote all the lyrics,
Okay.
and Gulzar even introduces the song
Oh,
in
okay.
that, but
Not that well.
not as well known.
Yes,
Yeah,
got
the
it.
movie wasn't that
Right,
successful
right,
either. But anyway, so that's
Right.
those are the tributes. There are quite a few. You know.
Yeah, we actually skipped the Mumtaz part of it.
Yeah, you want to sing a song
Like
from
Taj Mahal.
Taj Mahal or
Leader, right?
Leader had a nice. They talk about the story of
Right.
Shah Jahan,
Yes.
Shahnshah ने बनवाया
एक
ताज महल.
शहनशाह ने बनवा के हंसी ताज महल सारी दुनिया को मोहब्बत की निशानी दी है एक शहनशाह ने
Sing.
बनवा के हंसी ताज
Beautiful
महल
No Shad, of course.
Nashad is Chiki Badani, I guess.
And it's a long song, but it tells the story.
Right,
And it's picturized
Uh-huh.
by Taj Mahal.
Yes.
With the Vijayandimala
And Dilip Kumar.
Dilip Kumar.
Yes.
So but it was just a
Yes.
side song
That's
about
true.
Taj
That's
Mahal
true, yeah.
and kind of a tribute to Mumtaz Mahal.
Right. There was one actually ghazal. It's a non-film ghazal by Rajendra Mehta, Neena Mehta.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
जब आंचल रात का लहराए और सारा आलम सो जाए तुम मुझसे मिलने शमा जलाकर ताज महल में आ जाना तुम मुझसे मिलने शमा जलाकर ताज महल में आ जाना.
That was who wrote that? Do you know?
No,
that's a very well written song.
Yes.
And you sang it beautifully
Yeah,
too.
thank you.
It's a sad story about Mumtaz Mahal, actually.
Right.
And Taj Mahal is considered the love symbol of the world.
Yes.
But there was not much love involved.
Actually,
she died after pregnancy.
Right.
Of I think
11
children or something like that.
Absolutely.
She was very young, and then right away Shah Jahan marries. Yeah, and then Shah Jahan himself was put in by his son.
Yes.
Into a prison.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
And the only wish that he had is that he wanted to see his creation Taj Mahal.
Right.
So in that place, they left a little. I have seen that whole area.
Okay.
In a house that facing Taj Mahal, and there's a window that Shah Jahan used to sit there and look at his creation.
Okay.
but he died
Right, right.
as a kind of a prisoner of his
Right,
own
right,
son.
right, right.
And his son was a very interesting guy.
Yeah.
But the other sad story about Taj Mahal
Right.
is that Shah Jahan, when he created Taj Mahal,
Right.
you know, it's all marble.
Yes, yes. He actually
There's
cut
no
off-
marble
cut off
around
the
it.
hands of the maker.
There's no marble around Agra.
Yes. Right.
So he hired
Oh wow.
or forced them to
Right.
force some laborers
Oh,
to
wow.
bring. And in those days, they
yeah,
didn't have like
Right.
you know trucks or stuff like that.
right.
So they carried on their shoulders and
Wow.
and horses and you know
Wow.
and I think even elephants
Right.
from where the marbles were available.
Right.
I think around Rajasthan.
Right. Right.
And they brought the marbles to Agra,
Right.
and the artists
Uh-huh.
that created that
Right.
marble
Right.
phenomenon.
Right.
After it was done very well, guess what happened to them?
Mm-hmm.
All the artists that created,
Right.
Shah Jahan
Cut
their hands.
the hands. I know, because he didn't want anyone else.
He didn't want anybody to copy
create
that.
something. Yeah, that was very
he
very
wanted
sad.
to make it. It is.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you think about, so to speak, the love symbol of the world and wonder of the world,
yeah.
Taj Mahal.
He had blood on his hands.
It
Actually.
was it was a bloody story and
I know.
and not a real
right.
love story,
Right.
but beautifully made.
Yeah, beautifully made, definitely. And definitely some songs also very beautifully made on Taj Mahal.
Right.
You know. So.
Yeah, the movie Taj Mahal
Yes.
had some beautiful songs
absolutely.
written by Sahib
And Ravi was the
and Ravi.
music, yes.
My favorite music director, and what a classic bunch
Yeah.
of songs. And Pradeep Kumar and Bina Roy
Yes.
portrayed that love.
Shah Jahan.
Yeah. So sing a song from
Yes,
Taj Mahal, the movie.
तरसती निगाहों ने आवाज दी है, मोहब्बत की राहों ने आवाज दी है, जाने हया जाने अदा छोड़ो तड़पाना तुमको आना पड़ेगा, जो वादा किया वो निभाना पड़ेगा.
इसलिए तो मैं आ गया हूँ. हमने वादा किया था आपको मिलने का. And do this podcasting.
Yes.
And hopefully people listen to it and watch it and pay attention and interact with us.
Yes.
And the trivia question that I asked,
that's
the reason why I asked those questions, so people can interact.
Yes, absolutely.
So hopefully they do.
Yes.
And as usual, Kaushal, you're a master at remembering this wonderful song and singing them for.
It's just stored in my database. That's all.
Yeah, up there, huh?
Up there, right up there. Yeah,
very nice.
It's
very
like
nice.
almost. I don't know. I have memorized almost 15,000 songs, maybe approximately.
What?
Approximately. I mean, I don't have the real count.
Oh my God!
But I
you
can
have a list.
I have not made that list, but
You should.
It's
You
a
should.
long
Man,
list.
that's
of
a
songs.
lot of songs. I used to know a lot of songs like
Yes.
that, but I cannot sing like you.
Yeah, but I actually remember like the whole lyrics of the song. So
Oh yeah, unbelievable. You have a good, sharp mind and memory and liking.
Yes,
for those.
absolutely,
And
absolutely.
sometimes you come up with this classic songs
Right.
that I say, why is this young guy
I
knowing
know.
all the songs?
Yeah, it's like 1940s
Unbelievable.
to the recent ones. You know, it's like all kind of stored in my
That's right.
brain. Yeah.
That's right. In the 50s and 60s, they were the
Oh,
golden
yes,
era.
absolutely.
The golden
Yes.
era, and I call it the
Right.
vintage era
Yes.
of Bollywood.
Yes,
and it wasn't even called Bollywood at that time.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
Thank you, Deba. Thank you so
and
much.
it was wonderful
Yes.
as always. And hope people log on to
Yes.
Dave and
Kash
Show
Yes.
on
On my YouTube channel.
YouTube channel.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
Kaushal here is Kash, And I am Dave, the original
DJ. Yes.
So do tune in and do log on to the YouTube channel that Kaushal has put together very laboriously. And so we hope to be in touch.
Yes.
And next week we'll try to
Bring
get
some
more
tributes.
More tributes, and you can always suggest
Absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
what songs that you would like to hear.
Yes.
We don't go into like YouTube or
Right.
Mera Gana or anything like that. But
Right.
your voice brings back all those memories of all those great classic songs.
Yes. Thank you so much.
So thank you, Kaushal.
Thank you, Deepa. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.